They say a barber's chair is just for haircuts. They couldn't be more wrong. This isn't just a chair. It's a confession booth, a therapist's couch, and a time machine, all rolled into one. And me? I'm just the guy with the scissors, who happens to hold the keys. You see the clippers, the comb, the sharp line of the blade. But what you don't see are the stories that soak into the leather of this chair, day in and day out. It starts with a simple request, just a little off the top, but it rarely ends there. The hum of the clippers becomes a kind of white noise, a sound that unlocks something deep inside people. I remember this young guy, barely out of his teens. He sat down, head low, and asked for a buzz cut. As primera está Teddy quietly told me he was about to propose to his high school sweetheart. He wasn't nervous about her answer. He was terrified of becoming a husband, a provider. He talked about his own father, about the pressure to be a man he wasn't sure he could be. I just listened, shaped his hair, and when I was done, I told him, the best man you can be is yourself. She already loves that guy. He left with a smile, his shoulders a little straighter. A few weeks later, his fiancée came in to book his next appointment. Then there was the older gentleman, a regular 4 years. Always talked about his garden, his grandkids. One day, he was quieter than usual. He stared at his reflection, not at his hair, but into his own eyes. He told me his wife of 50 years had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He spoke about their first date, the way she used to laugh, and how now, some days, she didn't know his name. In that moment, I wasn't just cutting his hair. I was bearing witness to a lifetime of love and the quiet heartbreak of watching it fade. There's no manual for what to say, so I just gave him the best haircut I could, a small act of care in a world that felt chaotic for him. He patted my arm when he left and said, "Thanks, son. See you next month." And he did. It's not always heavy. There are stories of wild bachelor parties, hilarious first date fails, and dreams of starting a new business. I've given a haircut to a guy right before his first big job interview, and another to a musician just before he went on stage for the first time. I'm the first to hear about the promotion, the last to know about the breakup. This chair has seen more triumphs and tears than a stadium. People think I'm just a barber. They see the steady hands, the focus on a clean fade. But my real job is to listen, to create a space where, for 30 minutes, the world outside fades away. It's a place where a man can take off his armor, look himself in the eye, and just be, whether he's a CEO, a construction worker, or a student. In this chair, everyone is the same. They're all just looking for a good haircut, and maybe, just maybe, someone to listen without judgment. Every strand of hair that falls to the floor carries a piece of a story of worry released, a joy shared, a memory revisited. And when I sweep them up at the end of the day, I'm not just cleaning the floor. I'm safeguarding the secrets and stories of my city. So, the next time you sit in a barber's chair, remember, you're not just getting a haircut. You're becoming part of a story much bigger than yourself. Thanks for letting me share a glimpse into my world. If these stories resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'd love to hear what your barber's chair has heard. Let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.